Good evening, rail fans, and welcome to Australia Worldwide Gaming for our Saturday tradition, Saturday Night on the Rails. It's episode 62, and it is a 1 year anniversary celebration special edition of the Southeastern High Speed. As we celebrate 1 year of this amazing DLC. It was released a year ago. Hello to you all, hello to my regulars, hello to my replayers out there, wherever you are around the world, thank you for joining me. I am the Godfather, I am your experienced trained SimWorld 2 driver, and welcome aboard. We're on an hour earlier than normal this week as we are doing a special stream tonight. We are doing everything Southeastern High Speed. We're taking a full length Class 395 run first up, then a 375 and then a 465, which was the add-on DLC. The add-on DLC was released later in February of a year ago, so it is not exactly a year old, that particular loco, but we decided to do that one here as well, as we are celebrating this route's amazing 1 year of action on Train SimWorld, and it's one of the best. So here we go. So thank you for joining me. I'm on PC tonight and coming to you from our bunker in Australia. I've got to be on EC, don't I? Reset that one. It's been a while since I've been on this route, so I need to I think it's AC. Let's try again. Let me get in the AC. Why? If I can't get it going again, I'll have to do a quick tutorial and find out what's going on. It's been a while since I've drove this train, so do bear with me, folks. Well, normally one that I will drive on the route. I've only drove this a few times, so should be good to go. Going on there. I'm gonna have to go to the main menu and find out what's going. Do a tutorial. That was all part of the experience, ladies and gentlemen. So we will do the 395 tutorial and figure out from there.
Welcome to driver training. Here you'll be taken through the operation of a Southeastern Class 395 Javelin. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started. Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time. To unlock the control desk, insert and set. The reverser is used to activate the In normal operation, the main circuit breaker will need to be closed to allow power to reach the entire train. Close the MCB now by pressing the pan up, shoes down button. Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors. It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked. For this introduction, you'll be driving as far as Stratford International. This train is now ready to depart. Release the brakes and apply a small amount of power.
Yeah, it's all about part of the celebrations of the 1 year anniversary anyway, so we'll do a tutorial. Why not? I haven't done it since I've redone the update. I'll do it as far as the station, and then I'll figure out why I couldn't put it up on the... I had a feeling I put it on the wrong one, but it's not opening that for some reason. Why is it not opening that? I'm hoping that there's no issue.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
Yeah, up to the speed.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the handle into the braking range. You are now approaching Stratford International, so apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop. Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors. This section of the line features a changeover in power and signalling as we switch from the third rail beneath us to the overhead wires that are now above us. We'll also switch from using miles per hour to kilometers per hour speeds, and the TVM in-cab signalling will be in use from here. To begin the power changeover, set the reverser to the neutral position. Now hold the CTRL button to raise. Next, press the pan up, shoes down button to. Finally, press the pan up, shoes down. Nicely done. You're in good shape to continue the journey. Proceed to the next stop at Stratford International unguided this time and see how you get on.
Okay, we've done that now, so we can go to the main menu and we can start our journey. Alright, I was thinking it was the other button, but yeah, it's been a while since I don't normally drive the 395, that's the problem. I always do the 465 or the 375 on this route, and I don't normally do the full length. So yeah, we will start that now though, because this is part of the celebrations here tonight. We are celebrating 1 year of the route. I think it was yesterday, actually, the 4th, actually, it was exactly a year, but obviously it was the Thursday it was released, but Fridays here in Australia, we get DLCs, and that was still the case last year, this time as well. Okay, so we're going to get the day running. We want to hold that down for 2 seconds. And we should be good to go now. Okay. Put that on high. We use TVM, KVB, DSD, and AWS TPWS. Active. Good. Fortunately, we haven't got a train bow tonight. Well, I was hoping for a train bow, but it was on the cover. It's just a video of train bow that we've done in the past. So this route doesn't have rush hour passengers. It's just the standard passengers. You will find that there is more passengers than what you would experience on a PlayStation. Maybe a PS5 might have a decent amount, but the standard PlayStation 4 and Xbox, you'll just have those limits. The limit is a little bit more on a PC. Alright, let's close those doors. Ready to go. We hope you enjoy. going down a bit of a slope, so we'll bring that down just a little bit because it doesn't pick up speed a fair bit when you're going down. Do it as bad as it normally does. I'd like to give a big shout out to Sim Famous again for the mention of our YouTube channel again on his stream of American Truck Simulator. I'm not sure if he's actually still streaming. I think he might be right now for that one. But I'd just like to just throw out a little bit of a tip. You don't need to mention my channel on your streaming, to be brutally honest, because I'm not trying to promote my YouTube channel in any way, shape or form. You mentioning the channel and saying to go and check us out, you know, it's appreciated, but you know, I don't mean to be rude, but you don't need to promote the channel like that on your streaming, you know. So do go and check him out, folks, if you're interested in the truck game, any American Truck Simulator. We do it as well here on that channel, but yeah, I was on the chat there a little bit earlier and I come across some ridiculous idiot just wanted to comment about, because he was saying what am I doing tonight on my stream, and I mentioned I was doing Train Sim World, and then some other person turned around and said, oh, don't promote another game besides, you know. And I'm like, well, yeah, what's your problem? I don't appreciate those type of people's comments when he wasn't complaining about me promoting game in the first place. But yeah, I wasn't there to promote the stream or anything, you know, it's just, you know, mentioned in the chat. So. Yeah, sometimes you come across those types of people, and I don't have time for idiots. Anyway, coming into Stratford now, and this is Stratford International. It's just a naming, it's not an international station in any way, shape or form. It doesn't go to international places like France or Italy or anything like that. You can say it's an international country. It's another country, so. Very good. Whoa. Just throw me into a train for a second. Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I did a bit of Train Simulator yesterday. Did a bit of Train Simulator. I posted that video today. It's going to be premiering later on today, just a few hours after today's live stream ending, and we've got some Class 700, BR Class 700 action. I've been trying to install the mod for it, but I still haven't had somebody tell me how to put it on there properly. I've put the assets file in a couple times, and it's I've also put the other one in as well, the one it's telling me to do, and it's still not working, so I don't know what's going on there. So to be honest, I'm not fiddling around with it. Look, the sound mod's awesome, but I did ask somebody about it, and that was promoting it, to give me some help on how to install it, but yeah, it didn't reply back to me, so I replied back. I was saying, oh, I find it a bit rude, you know, for you not to answer my comment where I'm asking for help. You know, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm asking for help. You know, I'm new to Train Simulator still, and I still don't know how to install mods to the game. I would love to install some mods because, yeah, there's some pretty decent ones going around, and trying to improve the game. You know, I've got some mods here on Train Simworld. They're quite easy to install, where on Train Simulator I find it hard to figure out what to do. I hope Dovetail bring out a patch on it anyway, because we definitely need those sounds on the track for the Class 700. There's no track sounds. Like, it's just, yeah, it's not nice. Even if they just bring the track sounding into it, you know, when you're rolling over the tracks, you know. We'll be going a little bit more than the 2 hours tonight, so that's why we're on earlier as well. We have been doing a few runs here on the southeastern high speed, and if we've got time, I'm going to also do a freight service on here as well. Buttons get stuck. Also, I got a sticky key. My keyboard is, you know, it's been used and abused over the couple of years I've been running with this particular keyboard. The spacebar's got a crack in it, and it's just barely holding on. So, yeah. I spent $100 on this keyboard, so it's one of those lightened up ones. It's sort of got fancy colours going on. You can custom the colours and everything as well. I got sort of like a pastel color going through it. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're flying. Oh, almost got taken out by the bridge there. Running around about 65 frames per second there. We're 60, 65, sort of bouncing around. You get little flickers here and there, you know, nothing unusual. Sound flickers, turning on and off, you know. It's a wonderful life of Dovetail games. Yeah, so we threw out a little information update video earlier today, folks. I didn't actually realise until I checked today on my Steam, and it come up on the little article on the top where the latest stuff with the games you want to see, get latest posts. Yeah, it was a Train Sim World one there, and I've seen that they gave us the screenshots for the DBBR 423 for the Chanel Flatter Striker Colin Aiken. So yeah, that's for the New Journey suspension pack that's releasing in, I think around about March. I think it'll be the case for that one. I was thinking that because they're doing a preview this week, that'll be the following week, but that won't be the case because I do believe they're only doing the DBBR 423 this week. I don't know, they might be doing the others, but who knows? I could be right. They could release it the following week, but I don't see that being the case because in the article it says that in the coming weeks they're going to be showing more. So I can only think, well, no, it's definitely not releasing in February, which I was thinking they would. But yeah, it's looking more like an early March release. So yeah, we could get the reversal this year, and I did say that in the video that we could be getting the reversal. That we got our first ever January release in Train Sim World history. We've never had a DLC release in January in the history, and that's including Train Sim World 1. We've always had our first releases every year for a brand new year in February. But because they released one in January this year, are we getting the flip reversal, and we're not getting a release in February? So yeah, it doesn't look like there's a release this month at all. Okay, we're going to start bringing this down now. We're about to go into the tunnel now. We're going under the water, and we're going to come up the other side of Ants Fleet. Power changeover up here. We'll be switching over to DC. So that's where I stuffed up at the start of the stream. I did that last time I did a stream on this, didn't I? To quickly go. I did say to you guys Wednesday night I'd do a run before I started the stream, but I just ran out of time today because I was trying to catch up with stuff. Because yeah, I got a surprise from my sister yesterday, rocking up to my house, and I was planning to come on the Friday night ticket last night, but yeah, unfortunately my sister rocked up, and yeah, we had a few drinks and listened to some music and stuff with my dad and that. You know, my dad's an old man, and he's almost, he's only got a few years left on this planet, folks. So I rather spend, quality time with with my dad, and spending time with my sister, and that, why he's still alive, have that little bit of quality time. So, do understand, the family comes first before anything in this world. Blood's thicker than water, as they say. All right, let's get that power change over. Should be good to go. Right. This train is going to Gravestone, Stour, Rockasham, Chatham, Gillingham, Raven, Cinnamon, and Faversham. It goes to Ramsgate, but it doesn't go that far. If you want to go there, play Train Simulator. Okay, we're ready to go. We'll lock those doors now, and we're on the old track now, so it's not as fast. Ooh. The horn took over all the sounds then. Gravesend's next, so here we go. Yes, I do apologise. I was going to do Southeastern High Speed last night. Was planning to go somewhere, see my little daughter and that today, but yeah, the heavy rain has held me off here, staying here at the studio. So I thought, well, if I couldn't do the stream last night, I'll stay home and I'll do the Saturday night on the rails. It's been the first time in a couple of weeks for this one as well, so. So not promising anything, but if I'm not doing anything next Friday, I definitely will come along and do the Friday night ticket for next Friday. Or this Friday coming up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for it, but might be Train Simulator, might be Train Sim World 2. I might put a poll vote out on the community area this week and have you guys decide. We haven't had a poll vote for a while. We used to do that for the midweek World of Trains, where we'll give you the poll vote for the first run on each stream. We used to do a selection of routes or locos, and then we give you guys the power to vote for it. And I think we might do something like that. We might start doing our poll votes again and get you guys, the community out there, to start voting in some stuff. And yeah, so that might be a good idea for this week coming. So the Friday night ticket episode coming up, it will be the 15th episode. So you have the choice between Train Simulator and Train Sim World 2. If you want to see stuff that you don't see on Train Sim World, then you can vote for Train Simulator. So I do have that BR Class 700 now for the Chatham main line. So you can, if you want to see that, you can come and vote. I might do that. I don't know. I might not do that. I might do the New Wales, the North Wales coastline. I might do the NEC New York. I might do a run to Portsmouth Harbour, I might do the New Jersey line. Who knows? Like I could do the Miami route. Like these are just some of the selections that I've got for Train Simulator. Obviously the Cross City line, the West Coast Main line. They're just a few of the amazing routes I got. I got the full length of the LGV Mediterranean. So if you want to vote for Train Simulator, you can vote for that one. I'll post it up on the channel later in the week when I do have official confirmation that I will be here on Friday. If not, I'll definitely do a poll vote for the next episode. But yeah, I'll probably be safe to say that I'll be here on Friday next week. Not really planning to do anything. I'm flat broke. That's what happens. Lee Leader comes along to the live streams normally. He's a Lego fan. I'm a Lego fan. We talk about Lego on the stream, and like I explained to my viewers, you can talk about other games on the stream. That's quietly, that's cool. Like I don't mind that because I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer, ever since I was 4 years old. I'm 40 this year, so 36 years in gaming. So mainly simulation. I'm a hardcore simulator. So yeah, one thing I do have to apologise about is I was meant to post some other trips for Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Australia World Update. I still haven't done Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide, Townsville, Darwin. I still haven't done any of them yet, so don't fear, I'm going to do them. I just got to get some time. But yeah, I really need to get back into doing some uploaded videos for Train Simworld because I've been lacking that lately. And I know that my channel's been lacking a lot lately. I've been lazy the last couple of weeks. I know that. I do know that. I've just been focused on other projects. I do mods outside my gaming for American Truck Simulator. So that takes a lot of my time up. I'm also been doing work outside of my studio as well. And I am doing that again this following week. But I'm going to get some time. Tomorrow's Sunday, all right? So I'm planning tomorrow to sit in the studio and do some Train Simworld stuff so I can post some videos up for the channel. But yeah, I'm going to go back to that Lego stuff. Yeah, he's into the Star Wars stuff. I'm into I don't know if he's into any other stuff, but I know he's after the Star Wars thing. And he just bought a really decent set, actually, over $1,000. I just committed myself to spending $400, actually. I spent a little bit more than what it is actually in store, but the only reason I've spent a little bit more is because I'm actually paying it off by Afterpay. And it works out better for me with my, so I don't get to big chunk in one go, if you know what I mean. I'd rather spend a little bit more for it to be shipped out as well as pay a little bit more for it, knowing that I'm only going to be paying $100 every 2 weeks until it's paid. So yeah, I committed to the boutique hotel finally, the modular, the 2022 modular. So yeah, I'm planning to also next pay purchase the add-on, the little car that they've got for the promotion at the moment. I've seen it online actually. I've seen it online today for $60 actually. It was the cheapest I've seen it. So if I can get it for around that, that'd be great. I don't mind paying that much for it. How it goes with it. So it'll look good in my sim. checked out a bit of gameplay of the new freight route for Train Simulator earlier today as well. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm not really into the freight stuff, to be honest, especially American ones. But I don't mind Sherman Hill, but for Train Simulator, but it's not something I'll jump up and down and play for 5 minutes. We actually did Clinchford on Wednesday night, this last Wednesday night coming. Can you believe it? I actually went on to the Clinchford and I actually passed it without any signal problems. That was yeah. When I do Clinchford, folks, that's very, very rare for me to be doing something like that. Trust me. That's what you call a really decent live stream. So if you want to watch the replay of the midweek World of Trains episode from this previous week, if you want to watch Clinchford gameplay, then you can check that one out after today's stream. Mind you, it wasn't night service, so, you know, it was dark. It's still a rarity for me. If I really did get some decent time tomorrow, I might even do a Clinchford run. There for you guys. Actually seen an article today that we could be getting City Skylines 2 finally. Late this year, early next year. I still think it'll be. I still don't really. I'm taking it for a grain of salt. As much as I love city building, that's where my roots come from simulation. I, got into simulation when I was a kid with the original SimCity. I'm not talking about SimCity 2000. I'm talking about SimCity, the one before SimCity 2000. SimCity 2000 was awesome, but I still remember the $500,000 password. It's yeah, that's where it all started. I was going into museums here in Sydney, and they used to have touch screens back in those days. You could play Sim Farm, Sim Man, Sim Tower, Sim Man, Sim Town. Bring this down big time. I'm going to be speeding through here. It doesn't matter. I'm behind the time, so that works out fine. I don't care about that. And I really need to bring this in as quick as possible. I should be right, because this is a very long station. I don't understand why it's so long. It's way too long, don't you think? Might be good to bring a 12 car actually onto this route with this, the amount of length of this station. A 12 car would be perfect. I'd like to see the themes links actually get released onto Train Sim World, and hopefully we do get a themes link train sometime this year. With the American freight, I like to see Santa Fe coming naturally, and that would be awesome. SF. There's always options for stuff, you know. Everybody's going to be not satisfied. You want something, you know. But yeah, I don't see why Fiendlick not in it. You know, surely should be in it by now, because you know it still hasn't been officially announced. So you know, obviously we're not going to get another UK announcement for a while now. We've got the Steam announcement for it, so you know, I just go with the flow with it these days now. I hope for the game's improvements more than anything before releases, but it never happens, does it? Well, some routes are better than others. Like this is not a bad route for frame rate. It's not too bad. It's got a little few issues here and there. It's not nothing jumping up and down like most routes. You know, London commuter's being one of them. Dresden with both routes. There's more issues with Nevada Dresden though. I've spit on their ears because it's such an awesome route. But yeah, frame rate's not that pressure. I'm not on the best PC as well, but yeah, I even see a few issues with the particles as well. Planning soon to start saving. As soon as I pay off this modular, that's the plan. I'm going to start saving up straight after that and upgrade my PC. And I'll keep the one I'm on now. And I'll plan is with this one is I'm going to use this one for American Truck Simulator, and I'm going to build an area in my studio on the opposite side of my room. Where I'm going to build like in a full-in cabin, like a truck, and sort of like a mini area, like a cabin. And I'm going to put in all craziness and whatnot, and steering wheel and everything. I'm going to start playing it with the steering wheel finally, with the gear shifter, and that's the plan for that side of it. And I'll move the train sim world over to the 39. You guys will obviously probably get you guys will experience better quality from us. At the moment it's hopefully you get experience better quality. By the time it happens, we might get an announcement for Tracy Moore, which is highly unlikely. I don't see it happening this year. Definitely, I'd say they'll stay with Train Sim World 2 with the core update. Train Sim World 3's, I think it's next year, to be honest. Surely we should get that next year with Unreal Engine 5. And hopefully they do the right thing and bloody don't bring over a preserved collection and just, you know, start from scratch. Who knows, they might just bring a whole new train game. Yeah, and there'll be a whole bunch of new problems. It's the wonderful world of Dovetail games. It's such a rainbow. I hope we get some information soon for the Swiss route as well. So I've been trying to get that out of Michelle from River Games, but she won't tell me nothing. Even though it'll be my secret. I wouldn't tell nobody. I've got a rough idea what it is anyway. What the Swiss route is coming anyway, so It's looking like a 55-kilometre length one, and I pray to God there's more than one local. Let's just put it this way, they better make the bloody area very busy. It'll be interesting to see what this route will be like with the rush hour passengers. I wish we can go back to that year, eh? Then we could stop the bloody Armageddon. Might get a red signal. Nah. All good, we're ready to go. Actually, I think I got a little enhancement pack actually activated on this route. Let's just go double check that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That's what I thought. I've had this enhancement pack a couple of times, but there's a different person doing it this time, actually. Reasons to visit Kent. Reasons to visit Kent. Just graffiti all over this castle. Why not? Yeah, it's just a little enhancement. There's nothing really major. It's, yeah, a couple of things. Ah, just got it in. Yeah. Keep the speedo on just in case I have to click. Something that wasn't happening 12 months ago, but actually happened in the preview, and then when it got released, wasn't happening. I'm not sure if it actually happened the first preview before they changed some things for the route, or it was the second preview. So that's why I wish Dovetail would go back to, is doing more than one preview for their releases. And I'm not sure if they're going to be doing that with the expansion pack. I'm pretty confident to say they will do a couple previews on this one actually. But yeah, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about how they used to do it, where they would do a first preview and then you get your feedback and then they do a second preview. That's what I would like to see. I like to see first preview, you get feedback from the viewers, and then they look at that and they're like, okay, we'll spend a little bit more time on it, whatever. And then and do a second preview, and then the second preview was obviously released a week later. I wouldn't mind, to be honest, if stuff would get delayed from a release date, even with that feedback. It's like, we want a polished product. We don't want these releases to continue to be released with a half-assed job. With it's technically like 25% of the release. Like, it's just the way it has been for a while, and it's like really getting frustrating. For me, being a hardcore veteran of trained Simwell now, for playing the game for a very long time, from TS1 to now, it's frustrating. For instance, the Harlem line getting released at at the moment, the length of the route is shocking. And it's more like a River Games length route. It's not long enough. And for the hardcore like myself, I love to see it extended to southeast. It needs to be extended. And I'm not the only one complaining about it. There's a lot of people that are uproaring about it. And at first I wasn't really worried about the length of it, and then I done more research about it and looked more in depth of it. And that's sort of what I've been doing with a lot of the routes that are coming and stuff. You know, I've been doing more in-depth looks at it, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to be really doing information updates on the in-depths of that, because, you know, it's already been covered by other people, and I don't really want to rain on their parades. So I'm like, sort of just doing research behind the closed doors and sort of talking about it on streams. So yeah, I've done a little bit on that one. I've watched a couple of people's comments on YouTube, and this particular dude really, yeah, definitely could have been a few other routes around the New York area that could have been released that would have been a more sufficient route. Especially, they could have run the New Jersey trains into the game like they're having Train Simulator. And the routes, a couple of the routes would have been very unique. And really cool, and they would have had a lot of great options for different types of locos. It could have been one-level cab cars, two-level cab cars, you know, so there would have been a lot of different options for different types of the New Jersey trains, locos as well. So it's would have had a more of a sighting experience, where this one's sort of like it's good, but it's not jumping out of the skin. So yeah, it needs to be extended from North White Plains. That's all I can say. It's just not long enough. Even if they do the extension, you would still have the option of, you know, having some of the trains terminated for North White Plains. It would just open up the options of having more services released to it. Because at the moment it's a little bit under 200 services in total. They could put more services in it, but it would be just sort of going into a fantasy. Which, you know, definitely be the case with Dovetail games. You could definitely get that. But time will tell. Because the Harlem line, for me, I still say is around April to June, in that bracket. I'm surprised it's ended release in March. I don't see that being the case. I still think Horseshoe Curve is in front of it, but that's just me. Brutally honest, I don't care about its release date, as I would like to start seeing these preserve collection updates rolled out faster than new DLC, if you know what I mean. Like, because you know, a lot of people have been like wondering what the hell's happening with these releases if they're already completed and they're ready to go. keep talking about this console thing. Oh, there's certain times where we have to get certain things out. We already got certain brackets to put things out, or not brackets. What the hell? I apologise, folks. I don't know what's going on there. Sort of doing the dummy spell like it was on the American truck simulator the other night. It's been doing this more since I had the bloody Microsoft Flight Simulator at the back. I was doing it before. Into Sittingbourne. Picture quality might be a little bit less this week. If I do apologise if you are experiencing that, but the reason is because I've dropped the streaming a little bit because of it being playing up lately. So I've dropped it from 9,000 like I normally do to 8,000. Which is still higher than some, you know. So. Okay. M&M's, Reese's, beautiful Doritos. Okay. is true, though. Stay at home, save lives. I just felt something in my pocket, folks, and I'm like, what the hell? It feels sharp. There's a bloody bottle cap from last night when I was drinking the beer. Lucky that bloody stabbed the side of my leg when I was asleep. Goldberg coming back again, fucking bloody for Saudi Arabia event. Oh, fuck, how do you predict that? Good. Apparently he's got one more match on his contract and that's it, so this will be his final match. So, a couple of weeks, we've got some new games coming to our YouTube channel. We've got some absolute blockbusters coming. We have the new Forbidden West Horizon. We have Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, oh my god, it's going to be awesome. Looking forward to doing that. So yeah, I'll be doing uploaded videos of that. They'll be premiered first at 1080p at 60 frames per second, and when fully processed it'll be uploaded to 4K at 60 frames. Look forward to that. And if you have a UHD screen, you have the option to watch it in the UHD as well. We have that coming. We had the new Grid Legends before that though. That's coming. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of the Grid series. I always have been. I love that game. It's always been awesome. It's been one of my #1 racing games. I love it. There's a lot of awesome racing games coming out this year. Fingers crossed that Forza Motorsport still gets released. Fingers crossed that Test Drive Solid Crown gets released. God knows what Need for Speed's doing. Sort of in the back burner now, isn't it? Yeah, so there's a lot of great racing games coming. Well, obviously, you've got Formula 1, we do that every year, so that's definite. Probably end up doing MotoGP again. I didn't get the last MXGP. I normally do that on the channel as well, but I didn't get the last one because I didn't really see anything different about it. It was sort of like the same old. This is like that with the Formula 1 and that as well. The last Formula 1 was actually quite good though, because I love the story. The story was really cool. So I'll give it for that one. But yeah, with MotoGP and that, it's sort of jumping up and down on me. Sort of really need to change the format. yeah, so there's a couple of nice little games coming to the channel. I'm really looking forward to Gran Turismo though, and I'm still not decided about the new WWE 2K game though. I'm sort of like, you know, sort of holding back because I wanted the NWO edition. I love the NWO. It was such an awesome, you know, you can't beat those days, the Attitude Era, the NWO, you know, the war between WCW and WWF. It was absolutely off tap. So you can't, you know, beat that era, whatever happens. But yeah, I'm sort of holding back on the game. I've got a few of my mates that are getting it, but that's not, you know, making me jump, grab it, you know, because I know the history of the game, and I've already been seeing the gameplay of it, and I've already seen that they got the older tires, and they're not even in those tires now, you know, like, it's, like I said to my mate, with that game, they need to sort of, even though it might be a microtransaction thing, but they need to bring in a shop on it where you can get updated tires. If they update the arena, that you can get the updated arena. If they update their music, they can get the updated music, you know, all this stuff, even if it's a little microtransaction. I still wouldn't mind that, because yeah, just want to update it, continue to have them updated. So yeah, it's not jumping up and down on me, you know, like the graphics look different and better and that, and I'm like, it's not phasing me. I've seen better graphics than that shit. I got my mainstays too as well, you know, like I spend most of my time with the train game and the truck game, you know, it's, you know, flying games, you know, I got my mainstays, yeah. There's one game I definitely, if it got announced, then it would definitely get a release this year, and I'm not sure if it will be released this year or next year, but the new Rugby League game, you know, I'm still looking forward to that one, and that would be definitely a game that I would definitely do for the channel. So it's, we're here at the station, so final stop coming up now, full length of the route. If you want to see the rest of the route, you can go and check out some gameplay I've done on the Train Simulator playlist. Goes to Canterbury, North Canterbury. It's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to go and grab myself a drink after I finish this one off. I'm probably expecting a silver medal like last time. I spent a couple of times there and yeah, lost a few points doing that. And I was a little bit late as well. Doesn't matter. I'm expecting the silver. I'm not gonna expect a gold on this one. I'm not here for medals. It's not the Olympic Games. I mean, I'm 8 anyway. So, well, there you go. Well, I did approve from the last time I actually did it with you guys on the stream. So there you go. I got a silver last time. I wasn't expecting the gold, to be honest, because I did speed a few times there, and there was a few red ones there. And if that was Train Simulator, I would have lost points. So there you go. So yeah, that actually quite surprised me, getting that actually. So yeah, I did rate that actually not a gold medal. So that is a quite surprise. Okay. That's a nice little photo there from the West Cornwall. Very nice, very nice. Where's River Games? Come on, where's mine? That way, River Games have mentioned me a few times on the Twitter page, so it's been appreciated. Thank you, Michelle. Right. We're going to continue with the Southeastern High Speed because this is all about Southeastern High Speed, 1 year anniversary here tonight on our channel. And we're going to... I'm going to take a break first, so I'm going to go and... just a minute, I'm going to just quickly go in and grab a drink. So I'm going first. And I will bring you gameplay of the 375 action. And we're going to do it on the rain. Yes. Very good. All right. So we're going to bring you the 465 later on, and then we're going to do a freight one. So we have a few options for that. So yeah, you've seen the 20 chopper. It is an absolutely awesome weapon. Love it. Right. A bit of light rain. Here we go. And we're going to do a 28-minute service, 10:28 a.m. This is Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 62, the Southeastern High Speed 1 year anniversary special. Now, I explained to you guys a few times ago before, I've had to reset the game a couple times. My PC melted itself halfway through last year, so I had to get a new PC. Well, just a second-hand PC, actually. It wasn't a brand new PC, but I had to get a PC over just to continue. I was planning to get a higher PC, but we had a major lockdown here in Australia and especially here in Sydney, so I had to jump onto something quickly, so I bought this piece of shit that I'm on, and yeah, unfortunately I had to give up a few of my modular Legos for it, but I sacrificed so I could continue to bring the world entertainment. And the door doesn't decide to close on. End of platform view. You know what design I need to bring back to this particular train? The black and gold one I had last year. That was on my PlayStation. As you might not be aware, I originally come from Train Sim World 1 and the original days of my gameplay from the PlayStation 4. And it's not the first console or place I played Train Sim World. I actually played the beta of Sandpatch Grade back in the days at my mate's house on a PC. And quite enjoyed it. And I bought Train Sim World when it was originally released on Xbox, because it went to Xbox before PlayStation. And wasn't really much going for it at the time as well, and I was, sort of got bored with it, got rid of it. Bought it when it got released on PlayStation at first, on disc actually. I had it on disc. And once again, there wasn't really much going for it. There wasn't many routes, and I was sort of bored with it, and I got rid of it. And then I repurchased it again when I seen it on sale at the just after Christmas in 2019, going into 2020. So yeah, got it. I didn't actually get East Coast Way. I didn't get East Coast Way straight away, but I was very interested in that route. Seen a lot of positive things about it, and I ended up giving in eventually. I've got to get this route. I've got to give it a go. So I ended up buying that, and that's what got me. That's what got me glued. As soon as I started playing South. So as soon as I started playing East Coast Way, I haven't looked back since. I absolutely fell in love with it. I still think it's the #1 route today, still in the game. It is a gem, absolute gem. So yeah, I wasn't in depth with the game as much as I have been since the Train Sim World 2 announcement, and actually leaked before the official announcement, just like Rush Hour. I been more informative to you guys since with information updates, and yeah, I've done not all scenarios, as you guys might be aware. I'm not really into scenarios with the game. I just like to get in, do the timetables. Oh, that's a very nice view. Well, I'll just go and do another train. I'm stuck. Let me out. Speedy Gonzales tonight. calm down. That's it. Okay, here we are at Chatham. I don't know what you're getting at with the behind the clock thing, so I don't know what you want about there. I can hear you. I know you're there, Mr. Class 313. Thank you very much for joining us. And how are you today, sir? Oh, yeah, Class 313, yeah. How you going? Oh, I haven't heard from you for a while. Change your logo there, let's see. Might be the same. So the chat's a little bit behind the time, so it's a little bit different between the stream. I think it's like 60 seconds or something. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Yeah, I was explaining that earlier. Actually, it would be interesting to see what the route would be like with the rush hour passenger system. But obviously, it's Adam's team that needs to work on that. So it's in the pipelines for later on, apparently, for Southeastern to get a patch, but it's not any plans anytime soon. Like as we already know, Adam's team has already completed a lot of work. It's just that it continues to just sit there and not be released. So. Well, if you're a fan of Train Sim World, you would know who Adam is. Adam is part of the preservation crew that heads up the preservation crew for Dovetail Games, and he looks after all the old routes for the game and works on patches for that, like putting passenger information boards in, rush hour passengers, climb up boards, all kinds of little improvements, cross signals and that. He's one of the heads of Dovetail Games that works for the preservation crew. He also looks after some of the third parties now, as they have more of a role working with third parties these days. So they sort of help out with helping some of the third party stuff releases as well. Adam is part of that crew, and he also comes along sometimes with Natalie with some of the roadmap streams that they do on Railfan TV. So there you go. So I've got a sort of like an in-depth of the game. I'm always trying to get as much information as possible. I'm always watching the streaming. I watch them mainly always on the replay because they're on a ridiculous hour here in Australia. But I always watch them replays, not all of the whole stream. Like I watch bits and pieces because it's sometimes just continue to just talk shit and nothing gets done, sort of thing. When it comes to fixes for the game and patches and whatnot, there's a lot of stuff that has been sitting there for a while and still hasn't been released. Like Peninsula Corridor has been, we've seen months ago some photos of some update stuff like passenger information boards and everything, and still nothing has been released. So it's a little bit disappointing because I thought they would have been surely out by now, because I think it was around September last year or October last year. I'm pretty sure October last year we actually got some photos of that, of some fixes and works on that, and nothing's been done. So we're disappointed with that side of it. But Matt did have a Q&A at the end of the year and before we went into this year, and he has pointed out a few of the areas that they need to start improving on. Look, they're always talking about improving stuff, and it never happens. They could fix one thing and something else gets broken. Yeah, I'm a Sandman, to be honest. I like the Colonel. I actually follow his YouTube channel as well, so I like Sam. He's pretty cool. He's a ballsy bloke. He's Adam is a energy drink fanatic. We always see Adam there with an energy drink. Natalie is just, I don't really like her myself as well. But to be honest, I actually like Jamie. And I wish Jamie would come along and do some more train sim world stuff, but he's a train simulator person, so I don't mind Jamie, but that dude that's usually with him that's really quiet, I don't know what his name is, but he's just an annoying prick. That's the one. I think it was yesterday. If I remember rightly, it was the 4th. It got released on the 4th last year. 3rd or 4th. I know it was this week, so I was meant to come in yesterday. I was meant to come in on the live stream last night for the Friday night ticket, but I got caught out of the blue yesterday. My sister rocked up, and I didn't even know that she was coming over. So spent some time with my family last night. My dad and my sister, and just had a few drinks and some music, and wasn't planning that originally. I was planning to do the anniversary stream for this route last night, but I thought, I'll just go onto the community page and let everyone know that I've delayed it by 24 hours. So I was going to be on tonight anyway, but I was originally just going to be mixing it up, but anyway. Hi JD, yep. Yes, he doesn't know how to pronounce German stuff properly. I don't blame him. I still don't know how to pronounce a lot of the German stuff myself. Ruhr Osten is probably the easiest one for me. Hemstrucker Ruhr, Main Spezard Barnes probably would be the easiest. Outside of Dovetail games, I don't mind watching the British Ace. So I don't watch him all the time, but I watched the British Ace a few times in the past, and sort of has helped me with a few things. Because I asked him last year, because I was having struggles with, because I used to live stream with GeForce Experience, and I used to have a problem with crackling in the sounding. And when I used to live stream, when I do uploaded videos with GeForce Experience, it's quite fine. And I still do uploads with GeForce Experience these days with a 4K filter. So I'm like, what streaming service do you stream with? And he didn't understand me at first. I said, what do you use? ABS? What do you use? He told me what he was using. And I said, oh, okay, I'll give it a whirl, because I've used ABS Studio, which I'm using ABS Studio tonight, but he was using Streamlabs. And I'm like, oh, okay. So sometimes I'll stream with Streamlabs, and sometimes I'll be with ABS Studio. One or the other always plays up on me, so when one plays up, I use the other one. So I said, oh, okay, I've had problems with streaming on that in the past, but I'll give it a go again and see how I go. And yeah, I started using it again, and I started not having any problems. I'm like, oh, it's not too bad now. So started using that a lot, and then it started playing up again on me, so I went back to ABS Studio and yeah, so on. Yeah, I got him on Facebook, on Twitter as well, Matt. So I call him the Pink Panther. We all know he loves pink. The British version of the Pink Panther. Steve Martin. Yeah, so what route do you like, Class 313? I know you obviously love the 313. That's, you know, obviously that's a pretty awesome train. Yeah, I'll ask you the question, what route do you like? So, like, what's your favourite route for Train Sim World? Or what's a route that you would like to see added to Train Sim World? That's a current route in the world today. For you know, what's your favourite British route that you would like to see? Like, even if it's a Train Simulator one. Like for me, for Train Simulator, I like to see the Cross City Tunnel, Cross City route get released. Not Cross City Tunnel, sorry. Cross City Bonehead route. I'd like to see that added. The Liverpool to Manchester via Warrington would be pretty cool. And obviously coming out of a modern version of Lime Street would be quite cool. So I don't mind that route on Train Simulator. I've recently purchased that and I quite enjoy it. So yeah, don't forget, folks, I am still looking for somebody to, I'm looking for help to figure out how to install mods to Train Simulator. I've got the Class 700, yeah, and I still can't figure out how to where to put this mod for it that I've downloaded. It's got a sound mod and everything, and as soon as I download it and put it in the assets file, it's taking away all the sounds. So I've even got the enhancement pack like it's supposed to as well, like this other pack is supposed to install. And yeah, once again, it's not working. So I don't know what to do. I can't figure that out. Watched a couple of videos, and there's this other area where you go in and play around with stuff, and still once again nothing's happening, so I've sort of given up on it. Because yeah, the sounds of the 700, the Class 700, I purchased it yesterday, took a run on it, and I'm like, where's the sounds on the track? There's no track sounds. No wonder everyone's complaining about it. And I listened to the real sound of one too, and I'm like, this is off. There's a piercing sound coming from it all the time as well. It's very annoying. Worse than a fire alarm. So I've got a couple of the graphics lower than others on my streaming. That's why it's probably it has been a bit of an improvement as well, and I have played around with a few of the settings as well. When I start the stream, I go into Task Manager and I put the EXE file into high, and then I put the other file into real time. And as soon as I've actually started doing that particular part of it, it's been working way better. And to think I'm getting 60 frames, but that's like console sort of. And I'm on an i3. I accidentally hit W then, I went to hit Q. Yeah, well, Matt's, you know, he's got a higher role these days, but, you know, there's one thing about Matt that I would love him to do. I love him to step down from doing streaming. Only, you know, I would only like to see him do a preview stream. Not be on the streaming all the time. For the simple fact is, I prefer him to be working on the game more. Like, he's supposed to be someone that's high up, but yeah, he still comes along and streams. I know he likes that interaction with the public, but it's I still think there should be just a team provided for the streaming side of things, so we have more people actually working on the projects in a more professional way, if I have to say it like that, in a better professional way than what it is, because it's a complete mess. It always has been a complete mess, but it's, I don't know, I'm such a perfectionist, that's the problem. See, I do modding for American Truck Simulator, yeah? And I'm still learning. Like, I only just started modding late last year. And I'm still learning. I do AI traffic and I do skins for trailers. And, you know, I can only do certain trailers, and I'm still learning to do other trailers and stuff. And I just recently learned how to do chip vans, and I've learned recently how to do fuel tankers. So I now skinning for them. And I you know, I've been improving with my product every time, and I always like to test my stuff before I officially release. I'm double testing. I'm making sure that everything works quite fine, doesn't crash a game, doesn't do anything out of the ordinary before I officially release it to the public at ModHub. And yeah, I get some great feedback. I've got people that are in America and they're quite satisfied with what I do, and I am very happy and grateful for that. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Most people don't like realism. I like branding. I like realism. I like to have the game as real as it possibly can be. There's an Explorer coming. Look at that. There we go. Go through the red light. Stop. Alright, there we go with that one. Very good. Okay, 2L24. Should be a gold medal there. Yep. Okay. We're up to 209. Okay, very nice. I think I'm breaking my record now. Alright, folks. Just give me a quick... why did I do that for? It's all about Southeastern High Speed. I'll be back in a second, folks. I just need to quickly use the restroom, and I will be back with a run with the add-on DLC that got released a couple weeks after the release of Southeastern High Speed back 1 year ago. It's not exactly 1 year old, this one, actually, this DLC, because it got released in the later half of February in 2021. And here we go with the BR Class 465. And we'll be with that one very shortly. You're on Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 62 with The Godfather. Okay. Right. Hello. Okay, this time around, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sit back, relax, and just be quiet a little bit because we're going to bring you guys some gameplay of this one now. We're going to do a... well, we went that way last time, so we're not going to go that way this time, are we? No. All right, so we're going to go to Raymond, to London, Charing Cross. There's... no, actually, we might not do that one, actually. We've got a quicker service. Oh, no, that's the 10-minute one. Do a bit of a afternoon one, 18 hours. So here we go with this one. And as far as Gray's hand... yeah, we'll do that one. All right. Sounds good. Yep. All right. So we're going to do this one now. 18 hours. Okay. So don't forget, folks, we have a fantastic week of Train Sim World action also coming up on our YouTube channel this week coming up. Traditional live streaming action. We have Tuesday with Train Sim World 2 with Choo Choo Tuesdays. Wednesday this week, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Train Simulator 2022. So we had it on last Tuesday for Train Simulator. This week it's a reversal. It will be on the Wednesday. So Wednesday, midweek World of Trains will be Train Simulator 2022. And I did say to you guys, if I don't go anywhere on Friday night, we'll bring you that Friday night ticket episode that we were meant to do last night. But it won't be a Southeastern special this time, our 15th episode. We're going to have you, the viewers out there, have the power to choose between Train Simulator and Train Sim World 2. We're going to put a poll vote up on the YouTube channel. It's a community area in the next couple of days. And you guys can start voting for what Train Simulator that you would like to see on the Friday Night Ticket episode 15. All right, here we go now with 2L 54 Raymond, London, Charing Cross. Neutral. Up here, we put that on, we put that on, and we put that on. Very good. Obviously, we put some lights on. And nighttime. Very good. Yeah, so this was the add-on train, another DLC that was added a couple of weeks after Southeastern High Speed. It's a very nice one, and yeah, it's not too shabby. Actually, we went this way last time, didn't we? Did I say I was going to go the opposite way this last time? Nah, doesn't matter. We're doing 465 this time anyway, so it doesn't matter. One way or the other, it's the same shit. Same deal again at the end of the station. Let's do this one. Okay, here we go. Put it in the Ford would be nice. Let's make sure it don't speed out of there. Mr. Class 313, if you're still there. This one's a bit more packed than that other train that we were on before. Yeah, so we've got that rush hour type of thing. Yeah, there's a fair few passengers. I'd like to know more information on when they're going to put them back on London Commuter, though. Car wash. Just gave myself a shower. What? Whoops. The drone has stopped them from moving. Excuse me, you have not got a ticket. Hey, excuse me, you got a note? Give me your ticket, please. No, no. Make a thing of it. Imagine if they had a ticket inspector mode. Did you see that on the staircase just then? Yeah, new bug, great. Actually picked a pretty good time actually to start this one because it started off a little bit lighter than what it is now. It's only going to get darker. I like those type of ones. There's a scenario on Train Simulator for the NEC New York, Northeast Corridor New York route. And it's starts off. You have. It says you're an experienced driver. You have to take over the night shift. You've got the experience for it. So we've called you in for the rest of the run, and it starts off sort of dark, dusk like we started on this one, and it goes darker and into the night time. It's an absolute awesome run. There's one thing that I have to also say about Train Sim World that I would love to see come over to the game that is a feature on Train Simulator, and that's the sparks off the wires, on the overhead wires. You see the sparks. I'd love to see that feature come over to Train Sim World too, because I reckon that it's an absolute stunning detail. Get a photo of that. Oh, it's beautiful. So it's not that I play the game now. I used to have it on ultra distance, but now I've taken it back to PlayStation 5, next Xbox Series XS distance, which is high. And I don't really notice the difference really that much between ultra and high with the draw distance, to be brutally honest. And yeah, it's another saver of frame rate. So I don't mind it. And the shadowing and that is nothing really major as well. The shadowing's quite alright anyway, being on medium. So I put that down to medium. It's not a real big thing for me. I prefer quality over graphic. It's like a frame rate thing. I prefer frame rate, but it's not the best when you got a not real decent piece of hardware, but anyway. I like to improve those graphics when I get the new PC, obviously, but that's a fair way off. Anyway, we're on more than the 2 hours tonight, by the way, folks, and we started an hour earlier than normal. If you have joined us late, we normally start at 9 p.m. Sydney time, 10 a.m. UK time, and 11 a.m. Germany time, and 5 a.m. Boston, and 2 a.m. Los Angeles time. We're on an hour earlier tonight because we are celebrating the Southeastern High Speed's 1 year anniversary. We were meant to do it last night for the Friday Night Ticket. Episode 15 was supposed to be last night, but I cancelled it because I had some family things to do, so yeah. So we might jump off the Southeastern High Speed after this run anyway, and do some other stuff. I'm coming in a bit too gentle here. That'll do. Yeah, I knew it as soon as I bloody take that off for a second. Nothing else up there, I think. That's there anyway, I already got it. So obviously that question I asked about his favourite route is obviously not to hear anymore. He doesn't want to answer it, so it's all good. I don't mind people not telling us their secrets. Everyone has a different route, you know. If you have your favourite route, you want to share it with us, by all means. You could put it on the live chat, it's up to you. What route you would like to see added to Train Sim World 2, what country you like to see added to Train Sim World 2. It's not going to matter really, you know, like the best place to go is the forums for that. And I don't chat on the forums these days. I did make a new account up to because I got banned from my original account. Apparently I might be unbanned from that though, because Lee that comes along, he was banned and he's been unbanned now, so I couldn't be bothered dealing with it anyway, because whatever you say, everyone's going to have a bitch, so it's like, couldn't be bothered. I just really couldn't be bothered dealing with fuckwits these days. It's just, you know, like, people don't respect your opinion, then they have no respect for you, and they have no respect for your channel. That's as simple as that. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, fair enough. You know, like it's certain limits and regulations you gotta understand. So it's like, for instance, I probably got a couple dislikes tonight again on my live stream because I know at the moment that I'm getting targeted by a certain person and I know who it is, so I don't have to say who it is or on the stream or anything like that, because I know exactly who it is that has been doing it, and it's because they're not appreciating the fact that they reckon that they're not getting, because they think they still deserve credit on certain things that I'm doing, even though, and think that they're the ones that helped me with this certain thing, which is not the fact at all. It's just the fact that I forgot how to do something, and you showed me how, again, after all the time of me not knowing how to do it, and you think you can get credit for it. I don't think so. That's not how it works. So it's called helping. So if you didn't appreciate that, you come onto my stream and you start talking smack, then people like that are not worth having on my live streaming chats or my channel at all. Simple as that. So it's not I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Just respect goes a long way with me. And if you respect me, I respect you, and that's it. Simple as that. So yeah, you get your dislikes anyway. It doesn't make any difference anyway. They don't get shown on YouTube anymore anyway. And the fact is that actually dislikes actually help your channel. So it doesn't really bother me. You're always going to get people disliking it. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's just I like to point it out because it's, you're just wasting your time. Wish they would do like they did with, they ended up doing with Bakerloo line on this route, and have the speed limit as soon as you cross it at the front instead of being at the back. Adam. That's what got me thrown off, and then you knew who I was talking about. I don't know him personally, no. I don't know one personally from Dovetail Games. I have a pretty good relationship with Rivet Games, though. I talked to Natalie, I talked to Michelle a lot on Twitter. I'm still trying to get stuff out of the Swiss routes coming up, but I've sort of been doing a lot of research, and I've sort of been putting the clues together anyway, and got my rough ideas of what it is anyway, so pretty confident the route that I'm thinking is definitely one. I actually went to purchase a couple of Swiss routes today on for Train Simulator, and it declined my credit card, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I found out that ZipPay have taken $80 out of my account without me bloody knowing, and now I'm down the Buckleys with my money again for 2 weeks. This is why I've got to go and do some lawns with my dad this week, because I need to build some money up. So it's not because I want to get the Swiss route, it's just I need to put some money away. All my bills have been paid, so that's the main thing. I still got to pay the internet though, so I've got to go out and do some work this week. So if I do get cut off through the week, you'll know why, because I haven't paid the internet. It is overdue. So I need to take care of that. Right, we're here at home. Hey. Alright, let's see what the newspapers say. Oh, it's just a scan again. That's why we didn't do it with this announcement pack. Hello to Lily, by the way, if you're watching the replay, buddy. I know you didn't come along to the stream tonight, so probably working or something. So, hello to you if you are watching the replay. If not, I'll see you on one of the streams through the week. You might not know that we're on tonight anyway, because I didn't actually officially announce that I was going to be on Saturday night until later today. I put it up on the channel and I linked it to all the Facebook pages and that, and I to our official Facebook page, Australia Worldwide Gaming at Facebook, and our Twitter channel. And if you are from the Facebook pages or one of the Facebook pages, hello to those people there. You're watching this. Thank you very much for joining me. Comes at 395. It's a train boat. We finally got one. I did advertise it. I put it on the cover, so there you go. I managed to get one of them in there. 2.5 hours into the stream. Oh, that's some. I'm used to pressing B because when you go past a W, you're meant to acknowledge it with a horn or whistle. That's what the W is for. It also could mean that their track in front could also be occupied. So that's, you got to be aware of that as well. Mainly for those little walk crossings. So you have walk crossings sometimes, especially along these farms and along these particular routes, like here Southeastern, and you got the East Coast Way. There's a few others as well. Yeah, you mainly find them on East Coast Way and not Southeastern High Speed. Another W back there, so you'll find that there'll be another one just up the roadie. So crossing here, it is here. So as you say, a couple of gates on each side. Some farmland. You'll find that there'll be the areas where they'll maybe cross, the farmers will cross over with some sheep or some cows, or riding their horses across the track or something like that. It would actually be a quite cool feature if they actually added something like that, where you have to stop the train and you see the cows crossing the track or the sheep or something. That'd be cool. It's a little feature. I did say to you guys I've got to do a freight service on here, but I think I'll give that one a miss, eh? I sort of want to break off Southeastern High Speed for now. So that will come to the end of the Southeastern High Speed 1 year anniversary celebrations. We will continue our Saturday Night on the Rails action with some traditional mixture ups. We're going to keep going here tonight. We've got decent time here tonight with you guys. So this is a blockbuster episode. So sort of making it up for last night, not coming on as well. I hate how they do that with the fences on the sides. Yeah, I know Sam doesn't do, going back to class 1313 fanboy there. I know Sam doesn't do as much streaming recently as much as he used to with the Train Symbol stuff. I've just sort of noticed that over the last couple months is sort of not as regular as he used to be when the game was in its first year, for instance. So yeah, it's not sure if he's been alright. I think I don't know. I can't say that I'm not sure if he ended up getting COVID or not, but yeah, I was just a bit worried about why he hasn't been on, because he is absolutely awesome entertainment fun. He's pretty cool. I know he's on. Was he on the last 4-Up challenge? I don't know. But, yeah, I know he's always great fun to watch. So, good. There we go with that one. Right. Okay. He's old school like me too. 2L54 gold medal again. We're undefeated tonight on Southeastern High Speed. Look at that, gold medals all the way. Yeah, look, we're better than any Olympic athlete. Put Tracy Wall in the Olympic Games. I guarantee you'll be seeing me battle one of the hardcores, and you know, like, you know what would happen. The Aussie Don will come in front. The Godfather of Train Sim World, hands down. Sorry, I'm big mouthing myself, eh? I shouldn't be doing that. Come on, I'm a veteran of the game. Just don't give me an American trade. Passages ones I don't mind, but not the fucking... the ones where you gotta wait there for fucking like 10 minutes for it to bloody warm up. Right. Ooh, I sort of bloody been committed for this, eh? Let's take a talent 2. I'll do it in the February. I'll do it in around June. Around June. We'll go out of Dresden first up, but we did that last time we went that way. So yeah, we'll take it out of Dresden first. We'll get rid of all the frame rate shit first. I do apologise if it does freeze up like crazy on this. You know what it's like. It's a pretty demanding route around Dresden. So. Frangula ramp. Here we go. It's inside the building, that bloody one. It's a decent photo. Alright. 12:35 service. It's S3 and it is the 37916 Dresden to front. And let's go. You can see the frame rate already at 20 or 38, not bad. There's certain times of the day, and it's more with the 612 that has the frame rate problems. So it's not just you out there, viewers. It's a bloody problem. Trust me. Let's get those marker lights, keep those on. It's CFA only. That's what we're doing. No PZB and no all that because I don't like it. Sorry, you see the frame rate difference between this and that, you know, like, it's a big difference. Alright, let's get going, let's get the jump start. Out of the gates, of course. There's a I like how you got the black freight train there with the inner city coaches. It's pretty cool. Okay, we've got a red signal up here. That's very unusual. Hopefully that will clear. Just wondering why is that the case? I know we did come out a little tiny bit early, but it shouldn't have mattered. So sort of slow down here and hope that we get the green light. Not looking good. Doesn't look like there's anything in front that could be interfering with it. I'm hoping this is not a red signal problem. Let's have a look at the front of here and see what's going down there. There's nothing in front, so I don't understand why. Why would we be getting that? Okay, we have a train coming up the other way. It's got a yellow signal there, green signal there. But there's no way of that going over to... Yeah, that one's got me sort of stumped, eh? I just find that one a bit weird because just say the 12:41 is the time that we have to be there, and it's in 30 seconds. So I don't understand why. The only thing I can think of is that we have a red signal problem again, and it's now come over to this particular route. So I haven't been to the forums lately to see if there's been any red signal problems, but if there's anybody on the chat that has had this problem, then do let us know. Because I haven't had this problem on the Flanders ramp. I have thought I've had the problem, but it has cleared a little bit after, and this is the case again. All right, so we do have that particular train coming over, and that's a little bit weird actually because of the timing of the timetable just up the top here where my cursor is circling around. This train should have actually been further down the line, going off the time just here that we're supposed to be there at 12:41:30 when it's already past that. So that proves that the timetable's out of whack. Oh, inexperienced driver. Inexperienced driver. It's an inexperienced driver. There you go. I hope there'll be a time where we can actually use that thing that down there. There's a couple options for this route for DLC actually in the future. There's a couple logos. So if I get a silver medal on this one, you'll know the reasons why is because obviously what you're seeing just then, with the timetable not being corrected. Yeah, that train definitely should have been further down and already over by the time we got to that signal. probably one of my favourite looking stations in this particular route. I like the station. It's really cool. It's like, sort of reminds me of a forest type station with the cabin. I call it the cabin. It's really, really awesome. It's got these polished 4x2s. It's beautiful. Actually, did upload a video recently of this camera angle actually, so why not? All the action you have been seeing tonight is officially live. There's no replays or anything. It's officially been done live. Like the final stream we had last year with the we had the almost 5 hours of live streaming action. We did I think 3 hours of it live, and then we had 2 hours of some of the best gameplay that we did throughout the year. A couple of hours of replay stuff, some of the uploaded videos we did. Well, that's why we'll probably end up doing something like that at the end of the year again on our final stream this year. Because we always take a break at the end of the year. I'm not going to say how many weeks this time because I'm not jinxing myself. So, I was planning to do 3 weeks holidays, and I didn't end up doing that. I came back 2 weeks later because obviously we had the release of Friend on a Ramp, and wasn't expecting anything releasing in January. Got the shock of my life when they announced the day, and I'm like jumping up and down off my seat because I was like, we never had a January release for Train Symbol, so yeah, it was quite surprising. I was surprised it was actually released, to be honest, because I thought it would be February and later. But anyway, it's out, it's good, it's nice. I still think this even with the frame rate issues or whatever on this route, yeah, there's a few of them, but even with them, I still think it's the best Java route. And that's saying something because I absolutely adored. I'm coming in flying here. Maybe slow down. I absolutely adored Hipstrucker Rura for quite a long time, and I also love Rura Austin, and it's not taking anything away from them. I still think they're awesome routes. It's just, yeah, I really, really enjoyed this route, especially this first half with the going into the forest. I call it the forest. It's yeah, it sort of reminds me of going up to Gosford here from Sydney, from Stratford up to Gosford. It's really cool. It's awesome. It's another nice little cabin station. I quite like the stations along this route. They all got a nice character to them. So what could I say? If you're new to Train Simworld 2, if you're looking for a DLC, a German DLC, I would definitely recommend this one. I would, for the UK, obviously, I recommend East Coast Way. It's down, London commuter. But definitely East Coast Way. Southeastern High Speed also. You have come along late as well, folks. When you're wondering, this is the Southeastern High Speed special live stream, but we've done our Southeastern High Speed stuff now. We've spent over 2.5 hours with that, and we're continuing our stream here now with some mixture of stuff. We might end the stream with another quick run on Southeastern High Speed though. Service, little 10. Ooh, slow down. Don't try that at home, folks. I'm experienced. What the fuck was happening there? I just didn't want to accelerate. Those legend carriages over there. Look at that's beautiful. Awesome. Love those green carriages. Now there is truth, folks. This route also back in the days had steam. So I'm not 100% certain if those particular carriages are steam carriages, but yeah, there was steam. There is a steam history on the Ferrand DeLorean. final stop is Trent. That's your fucking side job. You're not welcome to fucking my community. Yeah, just got a response from somebody that I tried to get a hold of to try to help me with the Class 700 mod, but anyway, he reckons that he has a job and that his YouTube is a side thing, but yet he's got almost 4 million subs. Or 4,000 subs. Not 4 million, sorry. 4,000 subs. Yeah. It's your side job, but yet you got 4,000 subs. Well, if this is, you know, Jesus, if I had 4,000 subs, I'd be making a decent amount of money. I wouldn't have anything as a side job. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel audience. You know, we are pushing for 1,500 at the moment before our 27th of February 4-year anniversary. But we'd love to get way further than that. And yeah, we're a monetized channel. We have super chats there where you can donate, but on any of those streams. But yeah, I think it's just a waste of fucking time because it's not doing anything. Anyway, that's our run on there. Very good. And the S3. And it should be silver because yeah, this is what fucking shits me about it. All right, you had to wait for that fucking train. All right. That held you up, and you're late because of it, and you can't get a gold medal because of that fucking bullshit. Like, seriously, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like, seriously. Anyway, all right. We're over 3 hours. We've been going for over 3 hours, so I'm technically OT, big time. We were planning 3 hours originally, but we'll just keep going a little bit more. So we're going to go back to Southeastern High Speed shortly. But the plan is that we're going to take another trip, and we shall go and hit. Let's see what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll go a little bit East Coast way. We're going to take the 313 for a run. You know me, I got the sound mod for this, so it's really cool. And I'm going to do a bit of light cloud and take a night service if we possibly can. So it's an empty stock move to Brighton. It's an empty stock move to Brighton. So it's a straight up service. It's, you know, no stopping and starting at train station, whatever. So we shall do this one here right now. You're on Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 62. This is our Southeastern High Speed 1 year anniversary special. We're going to go back there soon, but we have done over 2.5 hours of it tonight, and we've just come off the Frangela ramp. Now we're going to East Coast Way with the BR Class 313 EMU. This is the 5675 empty stock to move to Brighton at 11:15 p.m. Yeah, but we have passengers on board. What the fuck? We have passengers. What's fucking bullshit? Yeah. We have a red signal in front as well. That's really helpful. DSA is normal. That's just signal. Coupling, don't have to worry about that. Let's put that to close doors for subvibes, we don't have to worry about that. It's air conditioner, just put a low air conditioner. Focus there, so over there, just put some light over there. So there's no set time on this one, so it, it looks like we're going to be battling some signals on here. I'll keep the speed limit on for the moment, because in case we do get a signal, which is, there we go, look at that, it's great. About 2 miles to that red signal. Could pick up the green signal before that, or yellow, amber. buzzer here in a second. Predicted it. I was hoping for a signal before the ape, but anyway. Slow it down a bit. There we go. Amber light. That person's got to stay going near the train. It's like, what the? Why is it not stopping? It's like she wanted to catch the train. Sort of been battling that rush hour type experience, eh? One of these signals. Technically is a rush hour route now the rush hour passengers are on it. Keep battling the red signals. that was happening because we just ran over it. I'm gonna wait this time for it. Let's check and see what's in front. There we go. Even if we go a little bit further, we should be right. Let's go. We'll get a red signal on the next one. Yeah. So if I was in the UK, for instance, folks, and it was a Saturday night and there was no COVID going on, the lads will be turning around and going, "Where are you bloody going tonight?" And I'll be turning around and I'll be saying, "Well, I'm going to a UK bounce nightclub." That's where I'm going. I'm going to listen to the UK bounce. I love my UK bounce. Fuck, it's sick music. I'm into dance music, yeah. Club NRG. Alright, we're bright. So we'll be going back to Southeastern High Speed here very shortly, folks. So we are celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Southeastern High Speed. We've done a big, massive chunk of our stream here tonight. Or today, wherever you are around the world. It is Saturday night here in Australia. It's actually almost Sunday. It's 40 minutes to Sunday. It's 11:20 PM where we are here on the east coast of Australia. And we're based in Sydney, Australia. And I am the Godfather. I'm your experienced train sim world driver. Hello to you all, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for joining me. Full replay as well. If you can't join us live at any stage, there is also a full replay. The people watching on the replay, g'day to you as well. Thanks for joining me as well, because it's better watching me than these stupid Olympic Games. All right, there we go with that one, the gold medal. So you know, it's not much points involved in that one. If you're after points, then I've already told you many times, Bakerloo line. Even if you do half of it, it's worth the trip. Okay. This is our biggest stream since the final stream last year, actually. Right. Roadmap. Is it? It's this week, but as you guys are aware, the roadmap is not really exciting anymore. It's not as good as it used to be, and I'm sort of at the point now where I know I do information updates on our YouTube channel, but the roadmap is sort of getting to the point now where it's like, it's just, yeah, I don't really like to cover it, but I have to because it's just part of my job. So, I do believe there is one this week coming. It'll be the 1st of February anyway. So. Alright. Don't know what's happening with the roadmap. Can't say if anything else is going to get added to it. I don't know. It's always, you know, debacle. Turn around and say, oh, no, we go back to the old format. We all want the old format back, but yeah. What can you do? The roadmap's always been a mess, to be honest. Let's go to Southeastern High Speed now. We're going to take a quick service on here. And this time around, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the 475. And we're going to do it in a bit of fog. And here we go with the 2K20. I might do that a bit earlier than that, actually. Let's do it in the morning, you know, like around 7. Yeah, it's around 7. So 7:15. Yeah, 7:15. There we are. It looks a little bit dark there, doesn't it? 7:40. There we go, 7:40. Yeah, it looks good. Look at that. Yeah, very good. Let's get those doors open. Or release. Look at all the marks on there. It's like somebody's had a fingerprint on it. It's like the police have come along and put the white powder on there. It's like it's been fingerprinted. Somebody's been driving my train. I need to find out. Can you fingerprint it? Put all the powder on there and get all the fingerprints? Oh, we're coming out of this platform as well. This is very, yeah. We're not normally on there, so something different. Start. Give us a red signal straight away. Sun peeking through the cloud, the fog there. See the train in the platform up a bit further, so there's a train already in front. Just wait for that. What the hell? Did you see that? Did you see that, folks? Guys, did you see that? I didn't even press anything. Oh, that was weird. Okay. That was weird. That was very, very weird. I do not know what happened then. That was live. You seen that. Do me a favor. Go to Dovetail forums. Please tell them about that. That needs fixing. All right, well, we're going to get away from the southeastern now for cause of that. Yeah, not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. I think I'll call it a night, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do one more. I think that will be it. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Our stream, pardon me, done for the day. Just a recap of what we did. The BR Class 390 was the first one we did, and I obviously had to have a quick recap on that and do a quick tutorial just to work out how to drive it again because it's been a while. So I quickly did that and got back on the rails and did a full length with the not with the train bow, but we had the traditional 10-year anniversary edition of the Javelin, and we then went with the 375 with no problems, and the 465, and then went to the Fernando ramp and went to East Coast Way, and then we did that one that absolutely stuffed us at the end. So that is the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Our next Train Sim World 2 live stream is this coming Tuesday with Choo Choo Tuesdays, and we're on the air from 9 p.m. on the east coast of Australia in New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania time zone, 8 p.m. in Queensland time zone, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 8:30 p.m. in South Australia, and the times for UK and Wales 10 a.m. 11 a.m. in Germany and Spain and France, and you can come and join us then. 5 a.m. at Boston and New York, East Coast time zone, United States, Ottawa and Canada, and 2 a.m. Los Angeles and California in the West Coast. And you can also join us at 3 a.m. in Utah State, Wyoming and Arizona State. So come and join us then for another fantastic live stream of Train Sim World 2. Midweek World of Trains is also for Train Simulator 2020 this week coming, and that is going to be at the same times I gave you then as well for the Wednesday stream. And we'll see you then. Thank you very much, and there'll be uploaded videos coming to the channel, I promise. There's new ones coming over the course of the week as well. My name is The Godfather. I'm your experienced Train Sim World 2 driver. Have a great day for now, and I bid you a farewell.